Living in a small town has a charm and culture all its own, with unique values and unspoken rules that everyone seemed to know instinctively. These rules were learned early and shaped the lives of kids growing up in close-knit communities across America. Here's a look at 10 of the most memorable ones. 1. Everyone knows everyone, and their business. One of the first things you learned in a small town was that privacy was limited. Neighbors knew each other's family histories, daily routines, and even the latest gossip. This meant news traveled fast, so you always knew to keep your actions, mostly, in check. 2. Greet everyone you meet. Small town manners required saying hello to everyone you passed, even if it was a quick wave. Ignoring a familiar face on the street was practically unheard of and might lead to an inquiry from someone about whether everything was okay. 3. Show up to community events. From the annual 4th of July parade to Friday night football games, showing up to local events wasn't just encouraged, it was expected. These gatherings weren't just entertainment, they were the backbone of the community where friendships grew stronger. 4. Your family name says a lot about you. In a small town, people often knew you based on your family. Whether it was the legacy of your grandparents or the reputation of your parents, your family name played a huge role in how others viewed you. 5. Driving is a rite of passage. Getting your driver's license was a huge deal and a major milestone. It meant freedom to explore beyond the local haunts, and for many, their first solo drive was around town just to soak up the newfound independence. 6. Never forget, word gets around. If you did something noteworthy, or embarrassing, chances were high that everyone would know about it by morning. Kids quickly learned that small towns had no secrets and sometimes the local gossip would beat you home. 7. High school rivalries run deep. Whether it was the neighboring town's sports teams or rival school districts, small towns took high school sports rivalries seriously. These games were the social events of the season, and the competition was fierce, extending through generations. 8. Respect local landmarks and traditions. Every small town had its special places and unique traditions, from an old diner to an annual fair. Respect for these local treasures was a given, as they were symbols of shared memories and history that bonded the community. 9. Pitching in is part of life. Whether it was helping out at the town festival or a neighbor's farm, lending a hand was expected. The community spirit thrived on mutual support, and everyone pitched in, knowing they'd be on the receiving end of help someday too. 10. Small town pride runs deep. There was an unspoken loyalty to the town and its people, and speaking ill of it was almost taboo. Even those who moved away still felt an attachment to their small town roots, often returning for holidays and events with pride. Growing up in small-town America came with a unique set of rules that fostered a sense of community, mutual respect, and shared identity. These unspoken guidelines helped shape countless lives and, for many, remain some of the fondest memories of childhood.